Morning, everyone. It's morning for me. It's probably not morning for you, but I can still say morning. Hope everyone's had a good day. Off to a good start if it's the morning, like it is for me. All right, this is Eureka Math Squared, fourth grade, module 5, lesson 9. I got to work on that R from yesterday. There we go, Mr. Short. All right, let's get today. We're on page 53 and 54. All right, write the lengths of the shared paired parts in decimal form, then complete the statement. Okay, so this is 1 meter, and we have it broken into 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 pieces. Okay, 1 meter, 10 pieces. So how many are shaded in? Well, we know we have 10 pieces. How many are shaded in? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Put the 6 there. We have 6/10 of a meter. Done. Move to the next one. This one, they're trying to get trickier. So we still have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. But look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. They put a hundredths in on us because if each one of these 10 were filled in with 10, 10 times 10 is 100. So now we're over hundredths. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 still. 6, put your 6. That's our tenths, right? Because we have 6/10 filled in. Now how many hundredths do we have filled in? 1, 2, 3. Put that 3 there. All right. Blank meters is longer than blank meters. Which one is longer? Which one has more shaded in? Which one has more area shaded in? Look at that. Okay. Tell me which one's longer. Also, always think about this one is this way and that. You can add those zeros in there if you want. 6/10 is the same as 60 hundredths. So what's closer to the number 100? Is 63 close to the number 100 or is 60 closer to the number 100? Whichever number is closer to the 100, because that gets us closer to making 1, right? Because 100 100ths is 1. So whichever one of these numbers is closer to 100, that's what the bigger one is. All right? Use the scales to complete parts A and B. Write the mass of each teddy bear in the table. So all you got to do, I'll do 1. This is teddy bear A, weighs 0.28 kg. Fill in the rest. And teddy bear B is heavier than teddy bear A. Teddy bear B is lighter than teddy bear A. All right? Those are the words you write on the line. Figure out which one goes where. On the back, complete the equation to show an equivalent fraction. So remember, equivalent means the same as, right? It might be a bigger number, but it's the same as. So we have 6/12 and blank fourths. Well, 4 to 12. What do we multiply 4 by to get to 12? Or what do we divide 12 by to get to 4? The answer would be 3. So we're going to divide 12 by 3, which means we also divide 6 by 3. That is a 3. It's kind of small there. 6 by 3. So what is 6 divided by 3? 2. I'm going to challenge you. Take it one farther, because you can make this another equivalent fraction. But I'm not going to tell you that one. Surprise your teacher. Put that one on there. Number 4 says, show that the fractions are equivalent by drawing an area model. Then express equivalence by using multiplication. All right, so you got to draw an area model that shows 3/4. And then 1, not then 1. So here, this is 1. There's 2. 1, 2, 3 pieces. 1, 2, 3, 4 pieces. So now you need to shade this in something like this. So that shows 3/4. If you got colors at home, where is it? Here it is. I got my highlighters I could use. You can make this like nice and colorful. Yep. You're sitting there right now watching me use a highlighter color. That's what you're here for. I'm just kidding. Well, not really, because you are technically watching me use the highlighter. All right. I need to get a little refresher on this. I was going to leave you guys on your own, but I'm going to go ahead and help you out. So we need to figure out how to make this 12 pieces. This is 4 pieces. How do we make it 12 pieces? Well, what do we multiply 4 by to get to 12? We multiply 4 by 3. So we need to make 3 pieces in here. So 1, 2 pieces. Use the dotted lines, okay? Well, that's showing 1, 2, 3 pieces. So that'll be 3 rows. 4 times 3 is 12. So we just got to keep that going. And we show the broken lines because if you don't show the broken lines, you're just showing 9/12. You have to show 3/4 to begin with, which we showed here, right? With the lines that are not broken. These solid lines here are helping us show that 3 sections out of 4 are filled in. I guess I should do this one too if I'm doing the other ones. Okay. This is what your drawing needs to look like because this shows equivalence. The broken lines will show us how it's broken up. All right. Time for us to break up what we have going on right here. Eureka Math Squared, 4th grade, Module 5, Lesson 9. I'm Mr. Short. You're here. Thank you for being here. And have a good day.